It's me, April, and I wanted to go ahead and finish up my video series talking about the natural hair products that I use. Now, since the last video, I've actually been experimenting a bit with my regimen, and so this video is going to not really follow the order that I had already established. I have specifically been experimenting with the Curly Girl method as developed by Lorraine Massey. I bought the book, The Curly Girl Method. I think that's the name of the book. Anyway, I'll put a link in the bottom. And I got it from Kindle via Amazon.com. And it only cost me $2.51 for the Kindle download. So I figured, since it didn't cost that much, I didn't really have much to lose. And I could get an in-depth explanation of this method that is really popular among naturals and curly hair women alike. Please ignore the sound of the dishwasher in the background. You know, gotta have clean dishes. So, because I'm now following the Curly Girl method, I am following a strict regimen of only using Curly Girl friendly products. And specifically that means that I don't use shampoos, I don't use conditioners with silicones, I mainly use gel as my styler, and those are the main things. Co-washing in order to cleanse your hair, hydrating your hair with a really good conditioner, and styling and defining your hair with gel. Now this here is a wash and go from today, and meaning I did my wash and go this morning. And so this is a fresh wash and go. The way it's been working is that I've been refreshing my wash and goes, I would say every 2 to 4 days, depending on how I feel, depending on how busy I am. But about every 2 to 4 days, I will refresh my wash and go. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically the products that I'm using for the Curly Girl method. Now, first off, I'm going to show you what I use to cleanse my hair. And this is what I use. This is the As I Am Coconut. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. The As I Am Coconut CoWash Cleansing Conditioner. You can get this from Target, Walmart, Walgreens, Sally's Beauty Supply. You can get it from a lot of places on the ground, so you don't really have to order it just offline. This costs about $8 for 16 ounces. That's a good price for how much product you get. And this is pretty much a product that I love. I like the way it smells. I like the way it works. And I like the price. And I realized that those are the top 3 things I look for in a natural hair product. That it smells good, that it works good, and that it's affordable. And this is all 3 of those things. I don't have anything bad to say about it, except that I'm not that crazy about the packaging, because opening this in the shower, making sure I don't get water in the jar, and, you know, like scooping out the conditioner can be a bit annoying, to say the least. This is also a brand new jar. The other jar of this that I have, which is almost out, is in my shower, and the water has really gotten to the label in the top, and so it's like this part has peeled off and this is hard to read, but I'm just showing you the nice, pretty, brand new jar. It'll probably get ugly as well once it gets into the shower and spends a bit of time in there. So this is my cleansing conditioner, Curly Girl friendly. It is sulfate free. It doesn't really have any detergents in it. It does a good job of cleansing my hair but leaving it moisturized, and I like it, and I will continue to use it. So after I cleanse my hair, I move on to the next step, which is hydrating, and that means I use a nice moisturizing conditioner. So I have used all types of conditioners in my natural hair journey, but at the end of the day, I realized that with curly hair and natural hair, you use so much conditioner that it's nice to have a conditioner that's effective but affordable. And with that in mind, this is my conditioner of choice, a very popular brand among many naturals. This is the TRESemme Naturals Nourishing Moisture Conditioner with aloe vera and avocado. I also found out that they also have a TRESemme Naturals Vibrantly Smooth Conditioner with coconut oil and jojoba oil, and I would really like to try that. So once I'm out of this, I'll probably try the Vibrantly Smooth. But I put a generous amount of this in my hair after I've cleansed it. I let it sit in my hair while I shower and shave, and then once I'm done showering and shaving, I will rinse it out with cool water so that it will seal my cuticles, add shine, and oh, sorry, but before I rinse it out, I do detangle my hair. Now, sometimes I just do a light finger detangling, but every now and then I like to really detangle my hair very well, and I use a wide tooth comb. On the Curly Girl method, you don't use brushes, but you are permitted to use a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair when it's very wet with conditioner in it. I know that some people like to finger detangle only, but I'm not really down for just finger detangling. I actually don't really like this wide tooth comb that much. I mean, I like that it's wide tooth, but it's not the smoothest wide tooth comb I've ever used. But the one that I really like, I left it at somebody's house. And so before I can go get that, I'm going to have to use this in the meantime. There you have it. Now, after I rinse out the TRESemme Naturals with cool water, I then move on to applying a leave-in conditioner. So anyway, so the TRESemme Naturals is it's not really that great of a leave-in conditioner. It's really great for detangling the hair and moisturizing the hair. It has a lot of nice slip. But the leave-in conditioner that I use is actually, I don't have it on me right now because it's upstairs. I didn't remember to bring it down, sorry. It's the Oyin Handmade Hemp Conditioner, which I order offline. But Oyin Handmade is going to be starting to be carried in Target stores this year, and so that means that I think starting in the spring you can actually get Oyin Handmade products from Target stores. So I add, I would say, about a nickel to a quarter size amount of Oyin Handmade Honey Hemp Conditioner to my hair after I've rinsed out the TRESemme Naturals, and it's just a way to hydrate my hair that is naturally very dry. And so that's why and also the Oyin Honey Hemp is not the cheapest thing in the world, so that's why I switched to using the TRESemme Naturals to detangle, because I use so much of it to detangle my hair instead of using the Honey Hemp, which I had been using to detangle because it's more expensive. But now I use the Oyin Honey Hemp only as a leave-in conditioner. So after I put the Oyin Handmade Honey Hemp Conditioner in my hair to serve as a leave-in conditioner, that's when I define my curls with the gel. Now, I'm not much of a gel aficionado. I haven't used that many gels. The only gel I've ever used, before I show you what I'm using now, is the, well, no, there are two. One is the, what's the name of it? Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel. And it wasn't mine. I hadn't purchased it. I was using some of a friend's. I was doing my hair for a wedding, and I didn't have any products, and so my friend let me use her Argan Oil Eco Styler. I liked it. It worked fine. And also I've used the Kinky Curly Curling Custard, which you can get from Target. I'm not that crazy about it, but I have not tried it using the Curly Girl method, so I might revisit it again. But what I'm using now is actually this is a small travel size container of the DevaCurl Light Defining Gel. Now, I bought the entire DevaCurl trial set, which came with the DevaCurl No Poo, the DevaCurl One Condition, and the DevaCurl Light Defining Gel, as well as the DevaCurl Set It Free, which is a moisture lock spray. Of all of those products, I would say that I liked the Light Defining Gel the best. because I thought it was a good gel at defining my hair but not leaving it crunchy, and also not being like tacky and flaky. And so I'm probably going to continue to buy this gel. You can get it from Ulta. I also think you can get it from Sephora, and then you can also buy it offline. But if you're near an Ulta, you can get it from there. And I like the way it smells, and since it works fine, I don't mind the price that much. I will have to look up the price exactly to buy it individually, but since I bought that in the set, I don't know exactly what the price is, and it probably changes from where you go. So really all you need on the Curly Girl method is a cleansing conditioner, a hydrating conditioner, and a gel to define your hair. But another extra product is kind of something that you can use to take away the possible crunch of the gel, and also to kind of seal in the moisture even more. And what I like to use for that step is the Oyin Handmade Hair Dew, which I bought offline, but again, they're supposed to be carried in Target starting this spring. This is a daily hair quenching lotion, and it works well, and I don't use that much. A little goes a long way. And I apply it to my hair once I've put in the leave-in conditioner, the gel. I put that on top of it, and after that I'm pretty much done with my Curly Girl wash and go for that day. But also this is really good to refresh your hair on the days in between, to moisturize your hair on the days in between, and so that's why I like it. Also, another thing you could do to get rid of the crunch is to just use any oil that you have. It could be olive oil, it could be almond oil, but of course the oil that I like to use is coconut oil. Hey, that's my roommate making a YouTube video. Coconut oil, which I buy from my local health food store, and I just get the cheapest brand of virgin coconut oil that they have at the store. So those are the products that I'm using for the Curly Girl regimen. In the other video, I talked about my favorite deep conditioner, which is the Junkie Beauticurls Strengthening Hair Conditioner, and that's what I'm going to continue to use as my light protein treatments / deep conditioner. And I really think that those are all the products I'm going to be rotating from now on. So this video is just me showing you everything, or talking about everything that I use for the Curly Girl method. And another thing that I will be using that I haven't shown is that on the Curly Girl method, you don't use conventional towels because they can snag your hair and make your hair really frizzy. You either use paper towels, an old t-shirt, or a microfiber towel. Now I've been using paper towels, which is not very eco-friendly, and I also sometimes use an old t-shirt, but I think I'm going to go ahead and invest in a microfiber towel. And DevaCurl sells one that I might get from Ulta, but if I don't get that, I'll probably just also continue to use an old t-shirt. So I hope this was very helpful. If anybody else follows the Curly Girl method, please let me know down in the comments. Or if you're interested in it and you have other questions, please feel free to ask me. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.